I tell you, that Ducati X Diavolo S right here, it is absolutely beautiful in stock form. Honestly, you really don't need to mod this bike at all, man. But I tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you when you shouldn't mod a motorcycle.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
A lot of you guys say, CycleCruza, you need to put a Termi exhaust on this baby, man. Get the sound, get the full sound and the full power out of this bike. I'll tell you guys, in stock form, this bike is super powerful, man. I tell you. And I own a CBR 1000 RR, guys. This thing pulls harder off the line than my CBR, man.
Also, I wanted to clarify that I have the X Diavolo, not the Diavolo, because a lot of you guys are getting confused. The older Diavolo is the 2010 to current model that has the 1198 Desmodromic L-twin that has peak torque higher up in RPMs at 8K RPM, is where my X Diavolo has the newer 1262 Testastretta L-twin that has peak torque lower in the RPMs at 5K RPM. Two completely different bikes, and they don't offer a budget exhaust for my X Diavolo.
Doesn't have the top end like the CBR, but I tell you, like 0 to 100, man, this bike could probably beat it. But with the Termi exhaust, which I had thought about buying, but you know, Ducati, they want $3,000 for a Termi exhaust, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't plan on keeping this bike, like I told you, any longer than probably another year. That's it. In my opinion, and then I wouldn't get that money back. I could always sell it, take the exhaust off, the Termi exhaust, and when I sell the bike, and then sell it separately, and I'll probably lose a lot of money. I probably wouldn't be able to sell that Termi exhaust for no more than $2,000 after I bought it. So I've lost $1,000 right off the top, you know, and on a bike that I don't even plan on keeping past a year. So it doesn't make any sense. But I'll tell you, some bikes you don't really need the mod, and this is one of them, man. Look at this. Oh shit. I mean, this thing pulls like a bat out of hell, man. What else could you ask for? Now, I know a lot of you guys say, man, you need to put some sounds on this bike, man. But I love the stock sound. This is the rare, very rare occasion where I can say, the very rare bike stock that I can say that I love the stock sound on this bike. You know what I'm saying? The Termi exhaust is a bit too loud for my taste. It's too loud, man. It's obnoxiously loud. Yeah, it's gonna bump up the power even more, but $3,000, in my opinion, it's not worth it, man. Hell, oh, littering. What the hell's wrong with these people, man? Litter bug. But another reason why you shouldn't mod a bike, you know, like I said, okay, so that's the point I wanted to make, is that if you don't plan on keeping a bike for long term, don't waste your money modding it, man. I see so many people, especially, and I'll tell you, the #1 bike that you shouldn't mod, that I see a lot of people do, is your starter bike. The first bike you get, do not mod that bike, because 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, you're probably going to not keep that bike for any longer. I say maximum a year, maximum. Usually it's more like 3 to 6 months. So all that money you put in mods, you will not get back. You know what I'm saying? When you go to sell it, you're just gonna get blue book value for it. Woo! Goodness! I'm telling you, this bike stock is absolutely sick, man. But yeah, with the beginner bikes, starter bike, even if you don't, you know, whatever new first bike you get, I guarantee you will not keep it that long. Just like I bought that the CBR 250R. I don't think I had that bike, what, 3 months or something? But I didn't put the only modifications I did to that bike, because I knew I didn't want to waste money on mods, because I figured I wouldn't keep it long term, is I just Plasti dip stuff on there. I Plasti dip the windscreen on, I mean the windshield on the bike. I Plasti dip the heat shield on it. I Plasti dip the wheels, so it made it, you know, the red and black look instead of the silver wheels and silver heat shield on it. And it cost me, literally, that cost me $5 for that can of Plasti dip. That was my modifications I did on that bike. And I tell you, I feel sorry for whoever bought that bike, because I traded it in at a dealership and I didn't tell them I Plasti dipped the wheels. So whoever bought that bike, if they back then they didn't have the CBR CBR 250R with the black wheels back then, and now they do. But back then they only had the silver wheel, so whoever poor sucker bought that bike probably thought they got some cool powder coated black wheels on that bike. And I bet you they probably, after a while, they saw that Plasti dip probably peeling off or something. That Plasti dip was really strong though. It probably stayed true to that bike, man, all the way up until that next person sold it. I don't know, man. But they thought they got, you know, painted parts or whatnot, and little did they know they have a Plasti dip bike. That's bad of me, man. But you know, that dealer that I traded it in to, I'm glad I did that to him, because they screwed me over when I bought that CBR 600RR that came with the Chinese plastics, which I didn't know nothing about Chinese plastics, which I'm an advocate for Chinese plastics, don't get me wrong. I have it, you know, I put a bunch of them on my CBR 600RR and the 1000RR, but I wanted OEM fairings, you know what I'm saying, that I can put in storage and then put my Chinese fairings on, and then when I go to sell it, put that, you know, put the OEM fairings back on. Yeah, man, I see a lot of new riders out there, you know, they'll put all these little parts, this, that, they'll have the wheels powder coated, they'll have the freaking, I mean, they'll put about $2,000–3,000 into this starter bike, and then when they go to sell it, guess what? They get blue book value. Nobody is paying for the extra parts on the bike. If anything, the person buying the bike is happy they got all these extras literally for free. Because people don't want to pay for parts, man. And unless you keep the boxes to all the parts you bought and take it off and then sell them, but you're still gonna get, you're not gonna get the full value, obviously, of what you pay for those parts. So don't waste your time, man, on modding a starter bike or your first bike. Don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say I'd only recommend to mod a bike that you're going to keep long term. Hey, check this out. We got some horse action here. He riding a horse, some real horsepower, baby. You know what I'm saying, if you're going to keep a bike long term, that's when you mod it. Like my WR250R, I put like over $5,000 in that bike. But that's the bike that I'm going to keep forever. I tell you, I'll probably keep that bike as long as I possibly can, man. I tell you, the CBR 1000RR, I didn't really mod much on there besides putting the aftermarket fairings and a few parts here and there, aftermarket exhaust. But I didn't think I'd keep that bike that long. That's why I didn't really do a whole bunch to it. But I don't really plan on, the only thing I may do it to it is reflash the ECU, because you guys keep telling me to do it. But otherwise, I probably won't put any more mods on it. But like I said, this bike I don't plan on keeping, man, so I'm not doing nothing. The only thing I put on this bike is this GPS holder here. That's it. Bikes, and it's up to you. You can do what you want to do, but I tell you, this chick is pretty sexy right here, man. She all right. But anyways, guys, for those of you guys that want to get my gear, you know, my camo pants, my boots, my gloves, cameras, everything, I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos, or go to my website at CycleCruza.com, click on the menu tab, My Gear, and those are a bunch of links to all of my gear and stuff. And for those of you guys that want to see more of my videos, click on the menu tab, My Videos, And those are a bunch of playlists with my over 1,200 plus videos categorized into those playlists to make it easier for you to navigate through. Hopefully to find something that will inform you, entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends, and maybe this video can help them save some money on, you know, so they don't mod their starter bike that they'll probably be getting rid of. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel, and also subscribe to my other channel, Bug Out Moto.
It showcases a van that I customized for cheap that allows me to live in my van with my motorcycle anywhere, and has a ton of cool mods. And that channel has everything from build videos, trip videos, anything and everything Bug Out Moto. As a courtesy, I included 2 video playlists, one for new riders, and those are all of the videos I've done over the years that I feel are helpful for new riders, and also my popular videos playlist. Hey, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Take care.